Pierre-Luc Dubois? Because I remember there was a lot of hand-wringing about his salary, about the fact that he moved around a bunch to a lot of different teams before he came to the Washington Capitals. And, I mean, you speak about him glowingly. Like, you've called him one of your most important, if not your most important overall player on the team. Talk about that chatter before he was acquired and how important he has been to you since he's been wearing the Cap sweater.
Yeah, I'll try to sum it up as briefly as I can. Doobie was a highly touted draft pick. I believe he was third overall coming out of junior to Columbus. So there was a lot of hype, and his draft year, there was a lot of really talented players. And I think just to sum up his first, let's call it 6 years in the league, had some bumps along the way, got traded again, and then traded again to us. So anytime a young player, like he's always shown the potential, and then he had a dip a little bit, and then it was, production-wise wasn't really there. And so anytime a highly touted young player gets moved, there's some red flags of, hey, what's going on? Is it character? Is it he's just not as good as people thought he was going to be? So, and a lot of people don't know the answers. You just speculate, because anytime you see a young third overall or whatever he was moved around, you're like, that's interesting. There's got to be some smoke there, or fire where smoke is. So basically, we made the move knowing that, there's a lot of potential here. We did our homework and felt like he would be a good fit. We were in desperate need of sort of that top centerman that could play those tough minutes, that had good size, that, those guys are so hard to find and acquire unless you're drafted in the top 5 of the NHL entry draft, which we had no interest in bottoming out and trying to rebuild. And so when we acquired him, he's been fantastic. He's been, everything that we had hoped, and he's fit in really well, and the character and his work ethic have been great, and we've had no issues. So I don't even like to speak to the previous stops and where he was and try to say what went wrong or what didn't go well. I've just been focused on him being here, and he's been excellent.